Hustle boy.
He's an independent hustler. I know how she plays. Beanz will make her dance, but game will make her stay. Once again, we're on the move right now, you know what I'm saying, over here at USC campus, you know what I'm saying. I'm about to go holler at the people, you know what I'm saying, at 90.5, you know what I'm saying. Once again, Platinum Bound, you know what I'm saying, Freezy, we here. You might as well say it's a cinema, you know what I'm saying. So we on the campus, you know what I'm saying. We're gonna give y'all a little view of the campus, let you know that's how we working, man. On this hustle every day, you know, magazines, all that. Shout out to Levitate, you know what I'm saying, showing us some love. Yeah, we in here. So, you know what I'm saying, come follow as we go to work, man. That's how we clock in, man. Every day, every day. You know what I'm saying? I'll get in a minute. Stand up in and out right now. Ladies love that shit. The new nasty song.
This phenomenal Tuesday energy, right? So tonight, ladies and gentlemen, without further ado, I bring to you, presented by Hustle Boy Inc. and Thump Music, okay? Ben Freezy himself. Ben Freezy, go ahead and say something to the people, man.
Cackalack and all my Cackalanians, Hustle Boy Ben Freezy, man. You know what I'm saying? Live.
Oh.
And direct like that. Hey.
Oh, and we in here.
Hey.
Oh, I like that. So, before we get into all this talent, man, I want to specifically talk about why you directly here for the most part, and it's the single you pushing right now, man.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? Yeah. You know what I'm saying? We on a promo tour right now, you know what I'm saying? Me and Platinum Bound, you know what I'm saying? Pushing the new single. It took about 3 months to find it.
Right.
But we finally found one, you know what I'm saying? And now we hitting everybody with it, you know what I'm saying? And like to say, y'all the first ones to get it right now.
Now listen,
man,
I'm not. It's not only an honor, but it's more monumental documentation of what's happening right under the noses of the people.
All right.
I'm like the horseshoe. I'm stay low key with it, but if you document me, I go past 1853 and 54. Woo. Here we go.
All right.
Ben Freezy in the building, y'all. So, Ben Freezy, man, it's an honor because, you know, I want to go ahead. Now, you mentioned the DJ that you had familiarity with in reference to 90.5 FM, WSC Radio. What was that disc jockey name again that you was talking about?
Yeah, her name was Sunshine, man. If she listening, man, shout out to you. You know me, she knew me by Flazy Vu at that time. You know
okay. What years we talking about here?
That was 2004.
Okay. Yeah. So it's an honor, man, to hear you say that because, you know, I'm gonna have to say things happen for a reason. And, you know, for you to, I had you mention that first of all because to show the character of the artist that we're dealing with as far as the determination and the time that has been invested. See, a lot of people want fruit, but they don't want to plant the seed, man. Not only do they not want to plant the seed, but even if you plant it for them, they don't want to water it.
Wow.
Not only will they not water the seed, but even if you water it for them,
wow,
they won't even cultivate it.
Wow.
I want the people to be allowed to get into your mind right now. This is the honor when you get to come on. People get to get a clearer understanding of the actual lyrics that you're putting out into the airwaves.
Word.
And of course, we're going to get into the track tonight, ladies and gentlemen.
Yes.
We thought we was going to bring Ben Freezy all the way out here and got the hot single in hand. The first people to have it on WUSC Radio 90.5, breaking records right here, repping for our state.
Mm-hmm.
Man, come on, man. I ain't gonna even play with it, man. But, you know, stand up, man. You know, I want to get into the logistics of, you know, where were you at this moment in being able to create this record? Did you just go through something? Was it just that epiphany moment to where, you know how songs come, so sometimes you might just be sitting somewhere and it hit you?
Yeah.
Like, what was this about, man?
At the time, man, I had because you know I got a digital distribution deal, so
okay.
We're
gonna get back into that too.
I'm more of a conscious, you know what I'm saying, you know, speak about life, you know what I'm saying, life experience type person, you know what I'm saying. But when you up against artists that just coming in the game, that just coming in with just anything, you know what I'm saying, and just coming in, and then it's a lot of pressure, and then when you got overhead that's pressuring you, like, okay, we need you to need a sound like this, we want you to have a sound like that, we need you to have a fan base, we want your Twitter to come up, we want this, we want that, you know what I'm saying. But it's so many wants, man. So we took a little time off, man. Started going different places. I just came back from Japan, really.
Wow.
You know what I'm saying? Yeah. They still play the old
Traveling
school
man, I see.
I know they loved you over there. I heard that they worship America.
Yeah, you know what I'm
So
saying?
my father once told me, if you go to the country of the people who over there, they say you have a very, 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 very great greeting.
Junta?
Junto! Yes. But that's what I'm talking about, man. You bringing back that energy, man, and that's what it's about. You represent the energy right now. You know, and hearing you saying that, so were you in Japan when you wrote this?
No, I wrote it before we went to Japan.
Okay.
Me and Chop, you know what I'm saying, we've been on the road, like a lot of different places, man. Atlanta, just checking out talent, seeing what they doing, checking out their style, checking out how they dress. Okay. You know what I'm saying, what they coming with and stuff like that. And then so, then I'm an observant person, and a thinker. So I'm like, well, darn, where can I fit in this point? So I came with 2 other songs, and those songs didn't really fit with what was going on. So then I guess. And went through a lot of producers too, as well as mainstream producers, as well as locally. You know what I'm saying? And the single ended up being produced by a producer from Colombia.
So how was it overall, man? Did you represent for South Carolina over there in Japan, man?
I represent everywhere.
Of course,
you know what I'm saying, for South Carolina. You know what I'm saying? And the funny thing is, people already know about South Carolina.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? It just when South Carolina understands the power of South Carolina that it has.
Then it's different. Oh, you just opened up a gateway. Entertainment is that thing right now, you know? So with that being said, man, for you to open that portal, that's being recognized right now. Like, people are coming here and be like, yo, the men there are actually, like, they're talented, they seem to be gentlemen, and, they're not, they have their own identity to an extent where I can recognize it for being, I can accept it, but it's different. Maybe that's South Carolinians. I don't know, but it's cool. And that's the vibe they're picking up now. I'm telling you, man, like, we're going to get into my story if y'all stick around, but, interning, I was blessed to intern with DTP. Right. Disturbing the Peace Records, for those who don't know. And, in telling that story, man, it exposed me to a lot. Right. The industry in itself, how it works, and the strategic moves that's being made behind the scenes. So we at that point, that vital point right now, so you're like one of the pioneers. Not you are. Right. You are one of the pioneers. Like the people who are, no, I mean, for real, man. Yo, y'all listen.
You got the clap sounds in that shit.
Oh, I'm Harlem shaking right now. I'm Harlem shaking right now. So for all our listeners out there, Ben Freezy brought us an exclusive tonight, and we going to get into that real soon. But it's an honor for us to say that we utilizing our talent. Right up. Now, like I'm telling y'all, what y'all don't know, Mr. LLBJ has seen some things, okay? And I'm reporting live and telling you that our city is hot. You know what I'm saying? You can now say that you're proud to be from South Carolina. It's official. I'm stamping that. All right? Because we done did that. We been did that, but now we representing that.
No, I gotta get I gotta get some answers about this track though.
Of course, man.
I gotta get the concept behind this track.
And,
I do.
We got the ladies listening too, Ben Freezy. Let's slow it down.
That's what
we gotta keep it PG for radio, but go ahead and break it down.
I'm gonna tell you, man, stand up in it, as the video that we're gonna shoot, gonna be directed by, his truly, Platinum Bound,
Platinum Bound in the building, by the way.
Y'all stay tuned to World Star for that, It's just trying to bring everybody back to reality, man, Well, as far as like, it's so much stuff going on, especially like with the ladies, and then with a lot of us guys, driving ladies to go other areas, when it comes to preference, on sexuality,
And that's interesting you say that, man. So Ben Freezy bringing the real talk
we just bringing it back, man. Now listen, we done been, me and Chop done been to a lot of clubs, and I done sat back and just observed, like, I just see what's going on. You go to the club, man. Now, it seems like every time I go to the club, man, ladies just be dancing with ladies. They don't even come for the guys, So I'm like, why even come to the club if the ladies is coming to dance with the ladies? You know what I'm saying? Like, I might as well just go on the websites, find me somebody, go from there. But, but so I was like, man, stand up in it came about, we came with that, and then the video is really going to explain what's really going on. And we
so basically you say we should just wait till the video to get a better understanding.
Yeah, but I mean,
we can listen to the song. It's going to break it down for us too.
But the video really going to let you know what time it is.
I got many thoughts in my head right now, but I'm going to say those.
You know what I'm saying? So he did a lot of studying, studied a lot of artists that tried, but didn't really kind of grasp the people, stuff like that. So So you know, hopefully, you know, with the support of the city and stuff like that, you know, we gonna grasp the world because we already out there in the world. Yes. So we just need the city behind us. You know.
Okay, so now, was this like one of many songs that you chose out of a pool, or was this just as soon as you made it, you heard it, it was a rap?
No, you know? it was a different choice. You know what I'm saying? Cause we just like say, you know, we trendsetters, so you know, we had to find some way to how can we set a trend? Everybody going in this direction.
Rise, climb.
You know what I'm saying? If I make a song that going in this direction, then I'm just another person in that direction. You know what I'm saying? Exactly, but if we go this direction, then everybody gonna have to stop, look, and go in our direction.
Right.
So that's what we did.
Okay. Right, man. Further ado, ladies and gentlemen, dogs and cats, birds who make me flying still at night. I present to you Ben Freezy, new single, Stand Up In It. 90.5 FM. Let's go.
Yo, DJ Beanz, Carolina Kid.
Why you ain't drops an exclusive
that's why I spin it off. That's why I hit him with the lady joke.
I was wondering.
That's why I hit him with the lady. I was like, yo, dog. So we're gonna slow it down right quick.
I was like, I saw him with the lady joke. I was talking. I looked back.
Right.
I was like, oh, you got to kill me.
Right. We played it good though. That's why I hit him with the little song. Da 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 da.
She wanna
It's your boy DJ Beanz, the Carolina Kid, and we got the man himself, Ben Freezy, in the building. You just heard his heat single, Stand Up In It. LL, what's up, man?
Man, listen, man, like I told you, we making monumental history out here, ladies and gentlemen, and if that wasn't official, then I don't know what is. You got to open up your horizon if you still lost with the concept and direction of where we headed right now. So we got Ben Freezy in the building tonight, and what y'all just heard was Stand Up In It.
Anytime I bring an artist, I want to get to know the artist myself, and I want the people to understand, you know, who this artist is that we got in the station, man. Like, first off, how long you been in the game, and how long you been rapping?
Man, I'm a veteran, you know what I'm saying, 11 years strong, you know what I'm saying, had my first deal when I was 19, signed in Japan, you know what I'm saying, under Sony Records, you know what I'm saying, Soa Records.
You say you was signed in Japan?
Yeah.
Okay, well, we're gonna touch back on that, but keep going.
Yeah. You know what I'm saying? Thanks to the Navy, you know what I'm saying, because I went to the Navy first. You know
okay, so you was on like nuclear subs and all that?
No, my first duty station was in Japan.
Okay.
So I started doing music over there, and I got discovered at Prince Club called Grand Slam from an A&R.
Okay.
And that's when I got pulled into a studio, and then I got signed and stuff like that. My first deal was a production deal, so I started out producing. And Funkmaster Flex used to be over there at the same time, you know what I'm saying, before he is what he was.
Yeah.
I met him back then. Him, Snoop Dogg, remember that group Allure, had the four girls? I met all of them. Okay. You know what I'm saying? Started producing for them and stuff like that. Was doing mixtape after mixtape after projects and stuff like that. And just went from there, you know what I'm saying, had everything I wanted, you know what I'm saying, anytime I wanted, and stuff like that, 19 years old with money, had a Japanese account and American account, you know what I'm saying, so I mean.
What they call it over there? I know it ain't Euro.
Yens or something.
What is it?
You know
Yens?
Yeah, yen.
Okay.
Yo, you said yen.
And still speak Japanese, so you know what I'm saying, so yeah, you know what I'm saying, I was blessed, you know what I'm saying, and then came back stateside, moved to LA. You know what I'm saying, and then went a little behind the scenes with Warner Brothers and stuff like that. You know what I'm saying, and I got a little history and stuff like that. You know what I'm saying, but along what people don't understand about the real music industry, it can make you or break you. And if you coming from the South, if you're not prepared for a fast city like LA or New York, you will be eaten alive.
You're going to get turned down, eh?
Okay, you're going to wind up in something.
Yeah.
Okay, I'm just trying to tell you.
Exactly.
You're going to wind up in something, and it's easy to get in, hard to get out.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Let me ask, you mentioned producing and rapping at a young age. What's your first passion?
My first passion is, really my first passion, because in high school, you know what I'm saying, I used to rap. You know what I'm saying, I used to rap to the girls and stuff like that, you know what I'm saying, when the era of Big Daddy Kane, stuff like that, you know what I'm saying. I still know the lyrics of my first song, Taste of Chocolate, you know what I'm saying. So yeah, that was my thing, but just like I say, producing ended up being the first thing that I got signed to. You know what I'm saying, how I got on. until they started understanding that I got more talent. You know, that, oh my God, this guy can sing and he can rap. Now I'm writing songs for the top industry people. You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
We was selling them off. I didn't know the game back then. You know what I'm saying? We selling them off. I'm just getting paid under the table. But if I know them, what I know now, on the money that I really could have been getting, you know what I'm saying? I was still getting money.
Yeah.
Right.
But not as much as I suppose, you know what I'm saying?
Residual income.
You know what you sound like? You sound like a young Kanye West. You know, a guy that was known for producing, and then he got his shot. They started noticing, you know, his talent.
Yeah.
But on top of that, you can sing though.
Yeah.
So I mean, you multi-talented. Yeah.
I still got the records. I still got the cassettes. You know what I'm saying? Still got the all that. You know what I'm saying? I put it on Facebook not too long ago just to show people. You know what I'm saying? I try to hold on to. I'm trying to hold on to it till I get to a point to where the whole world sees it. Then I can bring out what I actually did. You know what I'm saying? But every once in a while on my Facebook, I put out something. You know, to show people like, I really did this. I've really been at this place. I really been with these people. You know what I'm saying? You know, and it might scare some people off, maybe intimidate some people, but I actually did this. I'm the person that Carolina needs to get to know. And, you know what I'm saying? Because I got a lot of information to give off. You know what I'm saying? I done helped a lot of artists from Carolina. You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
So, I mean.
That's love right there. So let me ask you, seeing that you've been an artist at a young age of 19, let me ask you, what's one of the biggest, you know, I guess, challenges that you see a young up-and-coming artist right now, or maybe even yourself right now in today's game, seeing, you know, how hip-hop has changed from the 90s to the 21st century, you know, it's the style of music to the fashion, everything. Like,
today,
so I'm pretty sure you say you started young age, so I know you had to change up a lot just to fit in.
Oh, yeah. Well, I mean, like, today's game compared to what yesterday's years was game is like, back then it was more a pulling of the strand, who you know what I'm saying, like if you was connected with this person, that person, this person, that person, you know, it was easy for you to get in. Nowadays they're looking for puppets, you know what I'm saying, and if you and nowadays, you know, with the economy and stuff like that, more people is willing to put them strings behind their back to get pulled up.
Gotcha.
You know what I'm saying? To get in and lose their dignity. You know what I'm saying? Than anything. You know what I'm saying? Back then it wasn't about that. You know what I'm saying? You could sit there and tell a A&R rep or somebody in the industry, man, you know, bump you. You know what I'm saying? I ain't doing this or I ain't doing that. No way. And they gotta respect it because they were scared of the artists back then.
Hey man, did you see the anger in his eyes when he said he ain't doing it? Don't ask him that no more. He from the streets.
Yeah. You know
nowadays.
And I got to touch on that, man, because I'm a young dude in this game right now. But it reminds me of the era of the people who I grew up listening to, like Cormega, Nas.
Right.
Those type of guys that were out and were, like, had the companies behind them, street dudes. You know, you make sense now because you really don't see too much of that.
You ain't
seeing too many street dudes is getting powered and being machined by these big companies.
Because the street dudes educated the college dudes on how to run the game now. Okay. If you understand what I'm saying.
Yeah. And they picked up on
in other words, a guy that grew up maybe probably was being bullied, you know what I'm saying, his life. Meet up with somebody that's you know, school him on the game. Oh yeah, you know, this person ain't really about that. This person ain't really about that. Now he gonna flex his muscle because he in that position to flex, and he know he's not gonna be bullied. Yeah.
You
know what I'm saying? Yeah. Because he is in that position.
Right.
He's still inside a punk.
Yeah.
But he's not gonna be touched because his position.
Right.
And he's flexing that.
It's so many artists I can name right now, but I can't. I ain't even talking about it. I'm talking about on the national level.
Right. And that's the thing, though. I hear y'all, man, because, like, you know, that's the thing that, like, for an example, you know, 90.5 is such a great station because it allows that freedom and creativity to flow.
Word up.
And drop that knowledge, too.
Yeah, man. Yeah, and so that's what makes our show so different from your average programming. Because a lot of the times, you know, you might have a program director at another station who has no inclination of what's going on in this environment of who you marketing to, but they're kind of like choosing it because they think this is the best thing to follow, which ideally they don't realize, excuse me, people are going to listen regardless if you hot. It ain't about if you playing what they familiar with. It's about if you hot and if they can relate to it. Mm-hmm. Now, if they're not familiar with it, but they can still relate to it, then you the new hottest thing. Yep. And that's what people are afraid of. And as long as you move in a fear, you know what I'm saying? Yep. You never really, not never really, you won't accomplish the goal that you're seeking. Yep. The GOLD and the GOAL. Yep. Straight up.
And not to cut you off, man, like me and Chop, we at first with me personally, before I get into me and Chop, like Chop had to tell me and a couple other people, like, hey man, hey bro, you know what I'm saying, like, you need to start taking pictures with these artists and getting in these virals and stuff like that they shooting, you know what I'm saying? Cause me, you know, when I meet these artists that y'all listen to on these airwaves, and I meet them in person, and I see what type of person they really is, and I know the type of person that I am, me and that person ain't gonna click. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? It ain't gonna be nothing that they can say or do to make me jump on their ship. You know what I'm saying? You know, but it's a game. Right. And you got to play it with whatever uniform that you wearing. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? So I'm wearing this uniform, so I got to play it. So now I start taking pictures and do the videos and stuff like that. Get in with them, shake hands with them, dap them up, and all this and this and this and that. Right. You know what I'm saying? Even though I know deep down inside what they really about. Yeah. Right. You know what I'm saying? I can't speak on that because that's gonna cut me short. Yeah. It's gonna blackball me. I done been blackballed before. Oh yeah. Right. You know what I'm saying? And that's the worst thing that you can ever have is being blackballed in
50 Cent right there.
You know what I'm saying?
That's the king of blackballing right there.
I learned the hard way being blackballed. So yeah. So I done changed my name 2 times. Yeah. So you know what I'm saying? So yeah.
So let me ask you. You say you were blackballed. Were you Ja Rule or Fat Joe? Was it that bad? It wasn't that bad.
No, it was to the point I couldn't get no plays nowhere.
Oh man,
right. Nowhere.
It was more like Ja Rule then. Yeah. Oh man.
But ain't nobody pulled me by no string though. You know what I'm saying? I still have my dignity. You know what I'm saying? I just changed the name and just started in another area.
She want a man to stand up in it, sink deep inside her oceanic in it. Treat her like a lollipop, candy licking, soft just like a woman's.